this defense. I mean, it's over a course of about 5 or 6 games now. It's the second fewest points allowed in the NFL. Where do you think this defense is? I mean, are you happy where you are, or you really feel like is there still a lot of room for improvement?
Yeah. Obviously, we're happy with where we're at, but we're not satisfied at all. I think the biggest thing is knowing that we gave points up when we shouldn't have the last few games. So the biggest thing for us is just executing the calls and communicating, making sure that we're all on the same page. Because when we're not on the same page, that's when we was giving up plays here and there, and unfortunately. But I think that's the biggest thing that we could build on now is just be able to communicate and trust each other.
By almost any grade or metric, you and Roquan were both playing well before you got paired up, but you've both been playing better since you got paired up. Why? Why is that?
I don't know, man. God. I mean, just trusting each other, going out there, just playing football, just having the utmost trust and comfort with each other, and just just playing the calls that they're giving us. I think we both know how great we could be, and I think that's pushing us to be better than what we've been playing. So,
you've talked about how much you admired him before he got here. What have been maybe the most interesting things you've learned about him, both as a player and as a guy, in the time he's actually been?
As a player, he got a great motor. He don't stop. You see, if you watch film, you see every play he runs to the ball nonstop with his hair on fire and ready to light somebody up. And then as a guy, I mean, the most talkative guy in the room. So he's all around good guy, great player, physical player. You wouldn't take how he act around as a person. You wouldn't take him to be such a physical guy, but yeah.
What do you see from Deshaun Watson? Look at him on film so far.
Still the same guy that he used to be. Still a great quarterback. Still can move. Still can make the throws on the move. Can still do everything that any other quarterback could do. So the biggest thing with him is just trying to keep him in the pocket and limit the things that he do well.
John mentioned after the game in the locker room, no more talking about Patrick Queen's hands. No more talking about Patrick Queen's hands. I know we saw the video of that as well. What kind of things did some of the players say to you after that catch, and how rewarding was that to come with?
Still got to prove that you got hands. For the most part, everybody been pretty happy about what I've been doing. It was just the point of me just going out there and do it. They seen me catch in practice, they seen me do it, so it was just taking it from practice to the game. So I think everybody's just mostly happy with me coming down with the catches that I've been having.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you see it? Did you get a beat on that pretty early on? Because I mean, you had to make a pretty big leap from that.
I figured it's 2 hours. He was over here, 88 on the trip side, so I just knew it's like 3 things that he runs from over there. So I just already knew what he was about to do.
Is this the way you're playing right now? The impact that's having on the defense overall. Is this kind of what you pictured when you came out of college? Like, was this the vision? I mean,
in college, I ain't gonna lie. In college, I really didn't even envision like myself in the NFL, like what I would be doing in the NFL, how great I would be doing. It's just I really live in the moment. I don't really try to look at the future too much. I just try to do the best I can with what I got, where I'm at that point in time. So, but right now, I think I can still take it up another notch, a couple more notches actually, and I think the sky's the limit for us in our defense.
I saw online on Twitter there's somebody that put out that form. It was like, your reason for apologizing to you. Is there kind of a, I told y'all that I would eventually put it together kind of feeling?
I think people just try to find an out guy and just try to blame somebody for stuff that happens. And I could have played, there's some instances I could have played better and could have did better things, but at the same time, I think I was just getting a lot of the blame for a lot of stuff that was going on. So, but if they was on that side, tell them stay on that side. If they're on my side, and they was always on my side, they welcome. So,
Patrick, the defensive line in front of you has done a great job week in, week out. I think somehow you guys are even playing better without Michael Pierce. I know you would rather have him, but why is losing him not ultimately mattered for the kind of work that's being done up front?
I think because it's the standard that we got here. I think that starts with the front office and stuff. The guys that they bring in, I think it's just how we act in our defensive room. I think it's just actually the whole team surrounding each other, embracing each other, trusting each other, just knowing that we all gonna go out there and do our job individually. I think that leads to the success of every player that's on the team. So when guys go down, you just know that the next guy got to step up and just do your job to the best of your ability, and we'll all be fine.
When you and Roquan are both kind of in the A gaps, when you're both at the line of scrimmage, it seems like they don't know who's coming or whatnot because you both do so many different things. What do you hear from their line when they're trying to account for that?
You just I don't know, sometimes some teams have tells, like they'll be saying words where they'll slide to, or if they'll be picking us both up or whatever it may be. But for most teams, they really don't say nothing. Like, so you just got to go up there, you just got to either guess or you just got to just hope one of us get through and miss or something. I don't know. Whatever the center thinking at that time, that's on him. I'm just trying to make my money and stuff. So.
Did you or Roquan joke with one another after he cleaned up that sack on that?
I told him free Christmas gift. Don't expect no more though.
Patrick, I know he's been in and out of the lineup a little bit, but David Njoku, what makes him so challenging and formidable as a tight end?
He does it all. Run block, pass block, can run routes, great. He got the whole tool in his box, so the whole box of tools, whatever you want to say about him. But he's great. He does it all. He's fast, strong. Like I said, he does all those things that he could do. So the biggest thing with him is just trying to limit what he does well. I think with him being injured, that he's still going to come back and be fired up to get after us again, because usually he has success against us for some reason. So that's the biggest thing that we're looking at, is how to stop him.
Will having Hamilton on the field for a lot of snaps be helpful against him? Because, I mean, Kyle's a big guy for a nickel. Is that helpful against a player like the Joker?
Yeah, definitely. I think Kyle can handle the job. Whoever it is, wherever he ends up, I think we all just got to do our best job at just knowing how to use him, what he does best, and trying to eliminate those things.
Patrick, do you have to go back and watch any Deshaun Watson Houston tape? You know, obviously only played 2 games in Cleveland so far, but how do you handle that?
I think pretty much just watching Cleveland and what they do. I don't think Cleveland will change what they do. I think they will throw in some wrinkles in here and there and stuff, but I think for the most part, they have what they want in place. I think he does a great job of being more mobile than Jacoby, but I think for the most part, they're still the same true Browns offense that they have been.
All good? All right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.